Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do Eminem's beach party for the last hour here. That's where I'll cut off the Breath of the Wild VOD. I'll change my category to just chatting for a sec. Apparently I have one more hour to do. And I've been awake for 23 hours. I don't really want to do Breath of the Wild. There's no way I can handle Eminem's beach party right now. I technically have covered it on stream too before. If you want to see it, check out the freaking Mario Party playlist. I know that sounds like a really weird place for it to be, but that's where it is. Because I was playing with a friend and we transitioned into Eminem's beach party from that. So I've technically covered it once before. Like, something that would be best for me to do is either something on the Switch, which none of those really seem too appealing there, or something that I can do on my computer. So like either an emulator thing or like a PC thing. Could potentially do Hell's Kitchen. I don't know if I'm awake enough for that though. I kind of want to do something that's easy on me as well. You know? Just derp around for an hour in Breath of the Wild, right? Using the file I just ran with. I wouldn't really have anything to do though. Not any real goals to do. Like, is there anything on this list of stuff here that seems wacky that I want to finish it off with that I can handle that's like light enough? Everything seems like it would be like, I don't know, too much for me right now. We could always continue. I love you, Colonel Sanders. That also sounds like a terrible idea. Sounds like a great idea and a terrible idea at the same time. I don't know. I apparently have an hour more to do, so maybe I should make progress in another series I started. So yeah, Hell's Kitchen is another one that was started last time. Oh, I cannot handle RCTW right now. After being awake. I've already been awake for 24 hours technically. I was saying 23 because that's how long I've been streaming. But I was awake for an hour before I started streaming to get things set up. So I've already been awake for 24 hours. I'm surprisingly not as tired as I thought I'd be. I'm actually not as tired as the first 24-hour stream at this point. Like, I was about ready to pass out before a few hours before the end of the stream last time, and then I suddenly started feeling awake again. This time I never started feeling super sleepy in the first place. I just feel exhausted. Like, I feel physically exhausted, but I don't feel tired. No, I'm not gonna do RCTA either. That's just as bad. That's just as bad there. Maybe I should just look at my desktop and see if there's something I can chill with. Wait, what else is on my Switch here? We beat Luigi's Mansion 3, so that's not an option. Ring Fit Adventure, I definitely do not want to do right now. That's a very bad idea. We already beat Untitled Goose Game. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a series that we started that we could continue, but I wouldn't be able to make much progress in this time, and, you know, it's not one of the things that I'd be doing for charity all that much, so it might not be the best thing to switch to. Wow, I have a decent amount of games here, don't I? My oh my. Doesn't look like there's anything on the Switch particularly that I'd want to do here. I don't think. Oh, we could start the next Undertale playthrough on the Switch. Is what we could do. Because my original plan was to do Pacifist on the Switch, which I did. Then Genocide on PC with Avramits on, which we finally beat today. We could start the true Pacifist run on the Switch that I was planning on doing today. But is that too many playthroughs for me to handle at once? Because how many other things am I doing right now? Have I tried Super Kirby Clash? I have not actually tried that before. I have not yet done that. I'll probably stick with something that I already have here, I imagine. I mean, we could always continue a previous series, like continue Hell's Kitchen or something. But I feel like that might be too numbing on my brain. I need something a little bit more active than that, maybe. It's a free thing. Yeah, I'll probably still stick with something at least close to the list there. Maybe. I can put in some music for now. While I'm like thinking here. While I'm figuring things out. My oh my. But yeah, you're tired and you need to sleep. The stream was good. Have fun, stay safe, and make sure to bounce that boy. We might be doing that sometime in the future. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for so much this tacos. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't wind up getting to Eminem's beach party there, but you know, I don't think I can handle it at the moment. And I didn't have the chance to earlier. Oh man. I'm looking at the stuff there. I could always hop into like Geometry Dash. It's a good chill game, but at the same time, my mind is really numb right now. I guess that's what happens when you stay awake for 24 hours. We could always continue Poke Park. That's a freaking series that was started the last 24-hour stream. But I don't remember what any of my buttons for that are. I have no idea how to do that. I have no clue here. Okay, let me just double check. Is there for sure nothing that I want to do on the Switch before I power it off here? I don't think so. I mean, for the sake of wackiness and for something nice and chill and for doing it in an hour that barely anybody would be watching anyway, we started the Colonel Sanders dating sim game like earlier this stream, because I figured people would probably like to see that because it'd probably be pretty funny. I mean, I could just continue that. That sounds chill and funny. Also pretty cringy, but maybe I'll do that. We have 1 hour left, so maybe to celebrate the fact that I was able to beat Breath of the Wild in this time here, maybe we'll continue that KFC dating sim there, I guess. Or something. Maybe. Just for something dumb. Something stupid as a good way to end the stream. Because it doesn't seem like a long game. Maybe we can finish it just as is, even though it was supposed to be one of the higher rewards too. It could be an excuse to make a new series, you know? Let's see here. Maybe I'll leave it on for now while I change the category. Do I want to do that? Am I gonna regret it? I'm probably gonna regret it, but at the same time, it'd be a good way to finish this off, because this was a really good 24-hour stream in terms of like progress and what I was able to achieve. Holy crap. This could be a good way to finish it off in celebration of that. Alright, let's see here. As a way to finish off the... Oh, my transitions aren't working. Let's do that there. What, it's still recording that there. Do I have to turn it off? Man, that sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, let's make sure that my stream information is updated. Okay, this is the last hour. Last under an hour, I guess, of the 24-hour charity stream. So, and we've made some insane playthrough progress. And I know people were getting a kick out of this earlier. So, it's probably not that long a game. So we're going to finish off the 24-hour charity stream to get up to 6 a.m. here with opening this again. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have to turn that volume down a little bit. I can't believe I'm doing this. Freaking... I forgot how crazy this was. And I already did it earlier this same stream. Load game. Ah, it's really not that long of a game then. Yeah, we could literally beat this now too and then have another series done. I'm gonna have so many series done after this stream. It's absurd. Well, here we are back again with the game where we try to romance Colonel Sanders in culinary school as a freaking parody of an anime dating sim. I can't believe I'm playing this. Where anyone can relax as the cafeteria lights dim. Ah, jeez, I forgot how crazy this was, and I just did it like 6 hours ago, something like that. The rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. I think I chose that one. Okay, I've got a couple game overs here before because I chose the wrong things. Yeah, the competition happens. Hold on, we did this before and I failed. I got game overs. I don't remember if it like literally killed me. All right, 100 degrees Celsius, water boils at. Let's see here. Oh crap, it was 11, wasn't it? That's right. I need to remember this from earlier. Now that you've got the basic stuff going, it's time to elevate your craft. Crap. I don't remember. Vigilance? That's wrong. No. Next question. Let's make some reading through by Ashley, simply stronger and faster, yada yada. Deep, but now would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does that come from? Deep beneath the surface of the Pacific. Oh, dang it, that's wrong. Full time to start forgetting important things. The sound of success is silence. I remember that. That one I remember from earlier. I believe in you, our boy. Okay, I forgot how wacky this was. He's actually cheering you on. Colonel Sanders, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can, this game is so weird. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Freaking that one. What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hawk. You know, it shouldn't be focused on the challenge. You're falling behind. That one, I don't know. What is it? After the crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. Make up time, you toss your biscuit into the stand mixer as you do. The crowd gasps. Oh, it's that same thing again. Do I get injured again? Because this is where I got a game over before. Did I get too many wrong answers or something? Which you often find is the easy way could turn out much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. Can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. Oh no, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two. I love how the teacher's a corgi. Compare the two on account of Harmonia's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Cause skip straight to this. Oh yeah, this part again where he does that. Well, the game glitched out for a sec there. Where there's that. I remember doing this before, like several hours ago. So as he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over, whispers something into his ear, a dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself. Okay, I chose that before, and he didn't like it, so I'm gonna do that. Internalize the rage you feel. Rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Oh. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Oh, so it seems like both of them are probably the wrong answer. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. What the heck is this game? He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Okay, maybe this was a good answer. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. This music right now. You think I've never failed at anything before? It's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. Well, I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? What the heck is that? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. I'll see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. Colonel Sanders changed his focus. You can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. Something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. There's that dude that I really don't want to voice act. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before. You prepare for the worst. Obstetrician is basically a doctor specialized in medicine and surgery surrounding childbirth and the care of women enduring it. I learned something new today. Thanks for letting me know. Just goes to show you I learn something new every day, even if it's something strange that you never expected to learn. So apparently, in this Colonel Sanders dating sim, he apparently first wanted to be that. Oh yeah, this is a thing that happened earlier. The freaking spork monster. Wait, it's back? Porco? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. This game is so weird. This game is so weird. This is the first time I've ever played, well, second time if you count earlier stream, but today is the first time I've ever played it, and it's so weird. Get to imagine Colonel Sanders trying to be an obstetrician. How weird. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Porco. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. Correction, trying and failing. For what now? Also, it's hard for me to like converse in a semi-normal way when this is the game that's being played in front of me, you know? I don't believe it. You were human once. No, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Oh, of being an obstetrician. Yeah. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spell book? Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Harmonia, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside, he has a freaking chicken statue right there. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It's like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? I'm gonna hit reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking. Yeah, that's the right word. I've been awake for 24 hours. I can't words anymore. I can't do words because words are hard. Share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. Reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Lux? Oh, what? Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room there are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Click on the freaking chicken statue. There's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. This has been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on items to learn more about the Colonel. The window there? You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of Student pops up. Oh, of Pro Jared as we were calling him. You think about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. It's... You see I'm in the middle of something. You open the window a crack and the ghost of Student is swept out with a breeze. What's this here? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Okay. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Number of 69. No, it's one of those secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Tap on items to discover more about the oh, the closet just opened up. Okay, what are these other things? Take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. What are these photos here? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing him. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. What are these other ones? Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. There's a baby picture of just themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Okay, what's this here? This would be where he keeps the secret recipe. Think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. What's 111111? Wait, I didn't see what that said. Dang it. I missed it. Can chicken be prepared as something? I was looking at my stream testing screen there. Can I check this again? Dang it. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. That is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say the home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual, until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Aww. I don't usually loan those out. I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. Decide now is your moment to make a big move. Tell me you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Fess up and tell the truth. You confess. Oh, I didn't think that's what it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be confessing to snooping around the closet. Okay. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. Can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Harmonia. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence!